Touch my shirt, it's boyfriend material, woven from days I prayed for someone like you. And when those 3 words fall from my lips, though they weren't borrowed from poets or stolen from songs, they were born in the ache of missing you, in the silence between replies, in the way the world talks when your voice doesn't show up in my day. And if heaven exists, let it wait. Because loving you, really loving you, already feels like the crown I never knew I was meant to wear. I can't do this anymore, she said. And in that moment, it felt like I was the lead actor in a tragic drama where the script had taken a cruel twist I wasn't prepared for. She made me sit like she had news that would stretch my lips into a grin. Then she dropped those words like a plot twist no one asked for. And my fragile heart shattered like the glass of a clumsy waiter in a 5-star restaurant. I froze, staring at her, refusing to process the syllables that is like an untrained boxer swinging from her ribs. I tried to read her face, waiting for the smirk that always followed her ridiculous jokes. You know, those 1st of April kind of jokes that startle you for a second before she shouts, "Gotcha!" But this time, hilariously, apparently, she just stared at me, waiting for a reaction. And there I was, sitting like a mannequin at a bad clothing store, expressionless, emotionless, useless. I waited for her to say, "It's a prank," or "Relax, I'm kidding," but those words never came. Instead, she stood there, her silence deafening. Then I realized, this wasn't one of those moments where she laughs and says, "Babe, you are so easy to mess with." No, this was true, and it struck me like lightning on a sunny day. The type that makes people look at the sky and ask, why now? I wanted to say something, but my voice betrayed me, because the truth is that I knew if I started speaking, my voice might crack like an old cassette tape, and I wasn't ready to look like the emotional disaster I truly am. So, fine girl, tap betters. Look me in the eye and say it again. Tell me you can't do this anymore, because the last time I checked, you swore in the chat that you would give everything to make this work. Now, here you are, flipping the script. What happened to the vows of love and all that cheesy stuff? Did Cupid accidentally shoot you with the wrong arrow? Call me Scooby-Doo, because I myself mysteries among my friends, but if you've got villains in your heart, I wouldn't even make the suspects list. So I'll ask again, what changed? Is it because of what the French call l'argent? If that's it, I understand. Even I once considered breaking up with myself over poverty, especially man of it, we are stuck together like a bad song on repeat. Or maybe you found someone better, a man with character, charm, and the ability to keep his promises. If that is the case, senorita, I blame you, because truth be told, even I wouldn't choose me over him. Or is it just that you don't feel it anymore? A natural phenomenon. Love evaporates like a pot of soup, left on fire too long, and here I am, the soup you forgot to stir.
Make money.
Maybe, just maybe, if I spelled all these thoughts out loud, she would stare at me with wide-eyed awe, realizing that even though I'm pained, all I want is for her to be happy. But my brain keeps whispering, it's a loss, bro, it's a loss. Truth is, I'm hurt, oh, I'm pained. But at the same time, I'm glad, because the earlier, the better. Better now than later, when we've both invested into something we can't achieve. I see you creating your vision of happiness, and I can't fault you for it. Life is like a dark tunnel sometimes. If you can't see the light, you've got to call Netco. So go on, live your life, find what makes you happy. But my dear, let me remind you, I'm not a disposable plastic cup you can toss out and come back for when you realize you prefer me over the fancy glass. As I turned to leave, wishing her the best, I thought, if she regrets it and crawls back, I might just be too busy being a better version of myself, or I might laugh and say, nah, I'm good, enjoy your new adventure. But here is the truth. What's meant to be will always find its way, and if it doesn't, well, at least I have a dramatic story to tell, and maybe you'll realize, senorita, the light we are looking for was right in front of you the whole while.